And welcome to Joseph's Tropical Tanks. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell to know the next time I post. If you are a beginner to African cichlids, in today's video I am going to show you how to strip African cichlids and remove the babies from their mouths. It takes a total of 15 to 16 days of the mom holding to have the babies hatched and ready to be removed out of her mouth and to stock up your tank or to sell for some profits. So in this video, I am going to show you step by step on what I do. What I am using to strip the babies out of the mom's mouth is actually a piece from a plastic fork, and I am gently just opening up the mom's mouth. I'm actually doing more work holding the mom's mouth than prying her mouth open with the plastic piece. This does not hurt the fish, by the way. But as you can see, the mom doesn't want to let go of the baby fry. She wants to keep them in her mouth as long as possible. But after 15 to 16 days, she does get weak. So we help her out by stripping out the fry from her mouth. Now, it's always best to get the mom into a safe place where she is alone. That way, if she does spit out, she's not spitting out in a community tank. But as you guys could see, we're holding the mom and the babies are safely being released inside of this small little container. After having the mom strip, I do always check her mouth just to make sure that there's no babies in back of her throat before I get her inside of the bigger tank. In this video, guys, I do strip two different fish. It is the giraffe head and also lemon yellow. So a little bit towards the end of this video, you could see actually how I stripped the lemon yellow. And you see with the lemon yellow, because of her colors, you're actually able to see the full effect on how we strip. So make sure you guys stay tuned and watch. After you have the babies in their own tank, about an hour later, it is a good idea to feed them some fish flakes or some baby brine shrimp. Another awesome tip is to have the babies in the same water that the mom's been in since the last 15 days. That way you don't have to acclimate them to a new tank. So always use water from the tank that the mom was in. That way the babies are already acclimated to that water. And that's what I did in that small little container. I took water from this 10-gallon and I put it in there. So when the babies were born and they were out of the mom's mouth, I got them back inside of this tank so they are familiar with the water and the temperature. In our next clip, we will be now stripping the lemon yellow. As you guys can see, we have her here in the incubator, and we have another lemon yellow there, but it's not time for that one to strip. By the time this video posts, we already have all of the baby fry inside of the tank. As you guys can see, it's a little bit more easier to see how we strip this one because it is a brighter color and easier to see the babies come out. She is a little feisty, but as you guys could see here, the second I open up her mouth, the babies come flying out. The minute I open up the mouth of the cichlid, what happens is some of the babies start coming out. But she is holding her mouth tight, so I am massaging the bottom of her mouth just to relax her. And here you could see the second I open up her mouth, a ton of babies come out. So that is a tip that you could use. Now this lemon yellow actually hold it for about 16 days. And at the 16th day, I decided to strip her for the reason why, because I started noticing that she was swimming a little bit on her side. So that meant that she was getting weak. So I did want to remove the babies and get her back in the main tank. That way we could feed her and she would be able to pick up some of her energy back. If you have any questions that I have not answered in this video, please comment and I will reply as soon as I can with your question to help you out to properly strip your baby fry. As you guys can see, there is more fry in back of her throat. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of giving her just a quick shake to get the babies in front of her mouth. That way we are able to take them out of her mouth. There's still a few babies there, and we will be removing them in this little tub, and that way we could get the mom back in the 125 gallon. So now that we did remove all of the baby fry, I'm just giving the mom a minute or two to rest. I am checking her mouth once more just to make sure that there's no more baby fry. And as you guys can see, we have all of the babies there. Okay, everyone, a total of 39 baby fry about to go into that 10 gallon with the others. We got a pretty decent batch out of this one. A total of 104 baby fry now in the 10 gallon tank. I will be holding them in this particular tank just for a few months, and then we will be getting them in a bigger tank. I'm hoping to get a 20 gallon long for these fish to grow out. Now, if I would sell 104 fish at about $7 a fish, that is a total of $728 that I'm able to gain from these baby fry. I don't believe I'm going to sell all of them, but I will be selling some. We will be keeping out a selected batch of some lemon yellows and also some giraffe heads for the 125 gallons. So stay tuned and keep watching, guys. That way you guys could see the journey on how does these baby fry grow and we get them into 125. The ones that we sell, if you guys like, comment. I am happy to actually ship out some fish over to you if you are interested to buy, or we will be giving them for sale at our local fish store. Thank you very much for coming to today's video, and we will see you next time on Joseph's Tropical Tanks.